Join me as I try to bring these magic trees to life using only my finger painting skills. Finger painting reflections is an incredible technique that can breathe life into ordinary objects, and today, I'm excited to show you how it can transform trees into living, breathing beings. It's all about tapping into your imagination and creativity, and I promise you, the results are nothing short of magical. We've all been guilty of thinking of trees as static objects, just standing there, looking pretty. But that's so far from the truth. Trees are vibrant, they're full of life, and they have their own unique personalities. The challenge is, how do we convey that through art? It's easy to get stuck in the mindset that trees are just, well, tree-like. But what if we could capture their movement, their energy, their essence? That's what I want to explore with you today. When we think of trees, we often think of just their physical appearance, the trunk, the branches, the leaves. But what about their spirit? What about the way they make us feel? That's what I want to tap into with my finger painting. I want to show you that with just a few simple techniques, you can bring a tree to life on canvas. It's funny, when we're kids, we're encouraged to use our imaginations, to dream big, to think outside the box. But as we grow older, we're often told to be more realistic, to focus on the facts. But I believe that our imagination is what sets us free, what allows us to see the world in a new light. And that's exactly what I want to do with these trees. I want to set them free. Let's talk about some of the techniques you can use to depict trees with finger painting. One of my favorites is using layering to create texture and depth. You can start with a rough outline of the tree, and then build up layers of color and pattern to create a sense of movement. Another technique is using expressive brush strokes to capture the energy of the tree. You can use bold strokes to convey the strength of the trunk, or delicate strokes to hint at the gentle sway of the leaves. When it comes to colors, the options are endless. You can go for a more realistic approach with greens and browns, or you can get creative and use vibrant pinks, blues, and yellows to capture the tree's personality. And what about style? Do you want to go for a more abstract, expressive approach, or a more realistic, detailed look? The beauty of finger painting is that there's no right or wrong, it's all about experimentation and having fun. Now, I know what you're thinking, this all sounds great, but how do you actually bring it all together? Well, that's what I want to show you next. Let's take a look at this stunning time-lapse of a finger painting coming together. You'll see how I use a combination of techniques to transform a blank canvas into a lively tree scene. Isn't that incredible? Seeing it come together like that really is magical. And the best part is, you can do it too. With a little practice and patience, you can bring your own trees to life with finger painting. So, to recap, I hope I've inspired you to see trees in a whole new light, not just as static objects, but as living, breathing beings with their own unique personalities. And I hope I've shown you that with finger painting, you have the power to bring that magic to life on canvas. Thanks for joining me on this creative journey today. If you've had any experience with finger painting or have a favorite technique you'd like to share, please let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to finger painting, I encourage you to give it a try. You never know what kind of magic you might unleash. Don't forget to check out another art technique video on my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.